Alright, buckle up, buttercups. Today's topic? Formula, the movie. Because obviously, Hollywood decided that the ear-splitting roar of hyperspeed automobiles just screamed for a screenplay that would make even Einstein question the space-time continuum of boredom he'd endure watching it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to hop in my mental DeLorean and rewind a bit. There's this age-old debate. What matters more, the car or the driver? Like, if you gave El Chavo a Batmobile, could he beat Senna? Or better yet, give Senna a bicycle, and would he still leave the Joker in the dust? Applying this to cinema, the million-dollar question is, what makes a movie a hit? The technique or the script? Because, as we've all painfully witnessed, a film can shine in one area and crash and burn in the other as spectacularly as the Millennium Falcon dodging TIE fighters after one too many space beers. And of course, we have F1 the movie, where Sonny Hayes, the prodigy who raced with Senna, Mansell, and Prost, decides to return to the track. Think of him as Frodo returning to Mount Doom, but instead of the One Ring, he's clutching a steering wheel. Will he succeed, or will this be another case for House to solve? Oh wait, that's me. Speaking of which, Joseph Kosinski's direction has somehow given Brad Pitt the chance to be a race car driver. And let's not forget the soundtrack by Hans Zimmer. Because if you're going to have the earth-shattering din of engines, you better have a maestro orchestrate the chaos, right? As always, Zimmer does such a good job you half expect Batman to swoop in out of nowhere. And let's talk about the cinematography. The camera moves with the elegance of a Jedi using the Force. It sucks you into the action in a way the Death Star couldn't pull off. The editing is so precise it could perform brain surgery, not that I'd recommend such a thing. But now for the cherry on top. The screenplay. The screenplay. It's like Sheldon Cooper trying to explain French fries. You'll get lost somewhere along the way and start questioning your very existence. The movie banks on the whole redemption and rebellious prodigy trope. A plot as novel as the save as function in Microsoft Word. And here's the dilemma. When these elements collide, it's like two Star Trek captains arguing over what dilithium actually is. Sounds promising, but it ends up being more like a glitchy data. The narrative stumbles more than a droid wandering the deserts of Tatooine. And the action scenes? Oh, they're a spectacle. But after a while, they repeat more than Super Mario dying in a pit due to your lack of hand-eye coordination. Perhaps, just perhaps, F1, the movie lacks that certain je ne sais quoi that makes Rush feel like Gandalf's triumphant return. But hey, I definitely don't hate F1. In fact, it's technically impeccable. It's just that, as much as it resembles a Ferrari, sometimes it behaves more like a TARDIS, without a clear destination. And of course, we couldn't miss the chaotic energy of the paddock. If you could measure the sound, it would sound like the Star Wars orchestra is playing at full blast. And while we're at it, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, or I'm sending Gollum to steal your precious Wi-Fi. Thanks for sticking around this long. You're more patient than Master Yoda. Until next time, folks.